How am I in bed with you once again? You know what? This is my favorite part of the month is Bedtime Stories with Mikey G.
Me too. I love it.
I know. But we're always in my bed. So I got a question for you. So when you're in bed, so I know it's like your sanctuary, you want to sleep, have sex, whatever it is you want to do. I have a couple of things I like to do outside of that. You know what I mean?
Like what?
Well, for instance, I like to do a little snack. Would you like a peanut?
Ooh,
yeah.
Cashews.
I like to snack in bed. I don't like waking up to popcorn up my butt, because that has happened before.
Popcorn up your butt. There's nothing like crumbs in the fucking bed. Whoa. I can't.
Well, Jack might complain. He's like, what is this? You know, all of a sudden he pulls out a kernel. And I'm like, oh my God, where'd that come from? He's like, you're the one that sits in bed eating, because I like to watch TV in bed. Like, what about you? Do you have something?
Same, but I feel like it depends on what you bring in bed. If you bring chips or crackers, that shit's gonna get rough in the bed. You be waking up in the middle of the night
salty?
Getting exfoliated in the bed. You're like, what the fuck happened? Why do I feel this roughness in the bed?
He's exfoliating.
Rolling around the bed oh my God, why do I feel all crumbly in the bed?
I don't know. But I'm not opposed to snacking in bed. Because I do. I watch most of my television in bed.
Everybody
and I
likes to snack in bed.
I got to snack in bed. Now, drinking in bed, not so much. I won't take a cocktail to bed. Non-alcoholic. Has to be water. What about you?
Always water.
Always water. But I find if I'm drinking the water all night, what do? You wake up.
Pee.
You're peeing all night long.
Yeah.
You never get a good night's sleep. But you're well hydrated.
Nothing wrong with being hydrated.
So, you as my hairdresser. I've heard a lot of myths about how you're supposed to wear your hair in bed. And I'm talking about I know I look like a hot mess because that's what you like to call me when my hair's not groomed by you.
Okay.
All right,
there's a lot of rules.
Tell me what your tips are for going to bed with hair.
Okay. Rule number 1.
Go ahead.
If you're going to pull your hair up because you want to have body the next morning, should always be a loose bun on the top of your head, and you have to use a satin pillowcase. And we're not talking polyester, okay? Because you got to get real satin, because that polyester is just, it's not good.
What does that do? If it's not, how do you know if it's real or it's not
real? What are you
real?
talking about? How do you know the difference between polyester and satin? I'm just saying.
Well,
the difference between silk and cotton, it's very different. It's two different products. Okay. So if you use a satin, right, the satin is going to be a little bit more the polyester is definitely going to be rough. And you're not going to get the same effect that you would from a satin.
But what does it do? So explain to me why people say get the satin pillowcase. What is that going to do for my hair? What is that going to do for my face? What is it? There's some kind of benefit.
It helps to prevent the actual friction, so it helps to keep your hair from breaking. Right? You want that you want it to be less frizzy. You want it to be less friction, so it keeps less traction on the hair. You want it to be smooth, right?
Right.
So my opinion is that you wind the hair up in a loose bun.
Like this.
Yeah, you want to take it in a loose bun and put it on the top of your head. So you want to let it loose.
So
you want to wind it in a loose bun.
So now I'm going to wind my hair. Hold on.
In a loose bun.
Okay. Let me just do this.
Wait. Let me see if you can do it first, and then I'll correct you. No. You got to let the hair be long.
Okay.
And then you want to take the whole direction of the hair, and you want to spin it in a direction, right? In one direction, but you're gonna let it be loose. You don't want it to be tight.
Okay.
Unless you are looking for that very tight curl, right?
No.
And then you're gonna clip it.
Hold on.
You got this. You got this.
Okay. All right.
It's kind of hard for me to do it from this
All right,
angle. But
so-
the truth of the matter is, like, having that loose bun on the top of your head is going to allow, first of all, that menopausal sweat
First
from
of
getting
all,
up in
who
that
the hell said anything
motherfucker.
about menopause right now?
I didn't say
Because
anything.
I'm going to tell you right now, we're not going to talk about menopause right now because I'm not in the menopausal freaking. I'm not in the frame of mind to
Right,
talk
that
about
is
menopause
still
right
good.
now.
That is
Let's
still
not
good.
talk about menopause. Let's not talk about menopause. Don't bring it up. I don't want to hear about it. Can
I'm
we
just
just
saying-
talk about in general hair?
Okay, in general,
Why
anybody.
do you have to bring up freaking menopause?
Because
I am not menopausal. I am freaking perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with me. I am perfectly normal. I don't get upset over anything. I just want to deal with what's happening right now. There's no reason to talk about it. What is happening?
Okay, so here's the thing.
I'm breathing.
Everyone sweats in the middle of the night. So you want to keep your hair from getting that sweat in the bottom of your neck
Yeah.
from touching the hair in the bottom of your neck. So by twisting
Yeah.
and putting it in a loose bun on the top of your head, you're
All right.
preventing that sweat from getting in the bottom of your hair.
Okay, so
Right?
let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Have you ever?
This is a very crazy question already coming.
Have you ever pretended to be asleep?
Yes, but it depends on when.
Just to avoid talking? Just to avoid sex? Just to avoid.
Never to avoid anything, but definitely. Okay, maybe.
Okay, so
Maybe.
about it.
But here's the thing, like, in this situation, like, what situation are we talking? Like, are we talking like we don't want to talk to the husband in the middle of the night?
maybe you're not in the
Or,
mood. Maybe
like-
you're not in the mood and you just want to go to sleep. You don't want to be bothered. You're like, oh God, I didn't like. I wish I did
Honestly, my
armpits
husband would
tonight."
never believe that because he always falls asleep before I do. So he would never believe if I tried to be like, I'm
Do you
not
think
sleeping.
your
He'd be
husband
like,
might
you
be
are fucking lying. He would shake me. He'd be
Do
like, you
think
are
your
lying.
husband might be sleeping on purpose. Oh.
Oh my God.
Mhm.
I doubt it.
You ever think you might have faked sleeping?
Never.
Do you not have? Okay, so
When my husband's
Listen.
sleeping, he does this thing that I won't call him out on. But there's a body language that I can never. No. There is no faking his sleeping. Yes. There's no faking it. I'm not going to call him out on it because I love him too much. But there's
you
no
don't
way.
think that's fake, Stinky?
When he's sleeping, there's no way to fake it. There is, I promise you, there's no way to fake it. However,
Oh, did I get you thinking?
I've never faked it.
I'm just asking. Do you, like, have you ever done that, like, to avoid?
No, I'd
talking?
roll over and be like,
having a
I don't want to right now. I don't think
It's
so.
not about the sex. It could be anything. It could just be like, I just want to go to bed. I just want to be.
It's
like,
always
oh, I
about
wanna go to
sex.
bed.
Like, usually, like, when I'm trying to fake it, like, it's because I don't want to do it.
Do you say
I'm
you don't want to do
tired.
it? Like, what
I've
do you say?
been doing 14 hours. I'm like, can I sleep? Please. And let's talk about being a gay man. Okay, you got to prepare that. Like, it's not like you roll over in the pussy be ready. Like, you're like, all right, hold on. Like, I'm not ready. No, I'm not in the mood. I am not in the mood.
You're right.
I'm just saying, it just
All right.
happens. Okay.
That's way too much preparation that I need to do.
Yes.
Yeah. So. All right.
Boop,
Let me
boop,
get-
boop,
Ah.
boop. Can you hear me now?
All right. So you're not really bringing big snacks into bed because
Nope.
nobody wants kernels of popcorn up their butt.
The only big snack in my bed is my husband.
Oh, that's sweet. But I like my snacks though. I like my popcorn. I do. I like my popcorn in bed. I'll eat a cracker every once in a while. I don't like that, but I have to eat like. Oh, I will not bring anything, alcohol or anything in the bedroom except for water. And it's got to be chilled. It's got to be ice cold. It's got to be sitting on my.
Same. I only like
I have
ice
to
cold
have it.
water. If I wake up in the middle of the night and that be warm, I'm like, I got to go to the fridge. That. Like, it's
How
still
many times
not
a night
cold.
do you get up?
Depends on my prostate.
It depends on your prostate. All right. What am I going to do about, what would you
usually
do?
like once or twice in the middle of the night. Honestly.
What is your facial regimen? Meaning, you wash your face. So here's the thing. Like I don't go to bed with makeup on. I wash my face.
You don't go to bed with makeup on?
No, what do
no
I look
cheek
like?
stain, no lip stain.
What do I
nothing?
look like? Tammy Lee Baker? Don't answer that.
You got fucking eyelashes on and we in the bed.
I do, but I take off every night. Like I make sure I wash myself down.
She said she ain't no Tammy Lee Baker.
Face so good that when I then take a white washcloth and make sure that there's no other makeup coming off my face because I sleep in white sheets. What color sheets do you sleep in?
They white too.
Okay. Is there a reason why you sleep in white sheets?
Because they clean?
Because they're clean?
Yes.
I sleep in them because they're cool, crisp. Like, I like my sheets.
White sheets are colder than dark sheets?
In my mind.
That's like...
I do.
You think the white sheets are colder than the dark sheets? Here's the thing.
Let me explain something to you.
Here's the thing.
You're
when you wash your
in
face
my
at
bed.
night...
You're laying in my bed on my white sheets with my espresso martini blanket.
This, which, by the way, is the softest blanket
Ever.
She's so comfortable.
Look how fabulous this is.
I'm gonna get all comfortable.
So
with
my
that.
son's girlfriend's mom gave this to me for after I had my 100th surgery on my breasts. No, they weren't. I wish, whatever. It doesn't matter. But the point is, she just gave this to me because I love espresso martinis.
Me too.
So we have a caller out there, Jane from
in the middle of fucking nowhere, talking about midlife relationships. What do I look like on midlife? My just began. What you talking about? Jane, let me tell you something about midlife relationships. I just started my about 10 years ago. That's just the beginning. That is no midlife, okay? I just began. I'm sorry. It's the beginning.
We cannot make fun of the fans. I'm calling in. You can't do that to Jane. Poor Jane.
Jane, how old are you? You 15?
15. She said 56.
It doesn't matter. She said midlife relationship.
She said 56, not 15. Oh my God.
I'm sorry, Jane.
Poor Jane.
I'm sorry, Jane.
Jane's never going to call back straight up.
Do you know how old I am? I'm 15, okay? I'm sorry. We're going to have to cut this. Because this...
I can't. I don't need to do freaking sit-ups tomorrow because my stomach.
I just started my relationship 5 minutes ago, mother. How old are you? 15? I'm going to tell you the same thing I did to my optometrist. How old are you, bitch? No, I'm not midlife.
Why are you talking to your optometrist? You have an optometrist?
Okay.
Talk to me.
So I went.
Oh my God!
I went to the optometrist, and I needed my first pair of glasses, which I'm in a little bit of denial about, because he said to me, "At your age," and I said, "Excuse me?" I said, "How old are you?" He said, "I'm 35." I said, "That's why you said at your age, because 44, I'm not that far off. How dare you start the conversation with at your age?" I am not AARP. I just started my I just started this shit. How dare you come for me at the age of 44. Just saying, I
would just remove him. I would just remove him.
I
There's no
can't
way.
even look at Wendy. I'm gonna pee the bed.
So what? What are you talking about? What's words of affirmation? What are you talking about?
Words of affirmation is it's part of the love languages, right?
Love language
Like
for
everybody
who?
has a different love language that they speak, right? Some people are acts of service. Some people are words of affirmation. Some people like touch.
What does that
It
do
just
for me?
depends.
What does that do for me?
Well, it does something different for every person.
Like what?
What do you mean? Like
What? I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
You got to read the book because
What
the
book?
thing is,
I don't want to read a book. I'm in bed. I don't want to read a book in bed. Tell me.
you don't want to read a book in bed. Everybody reads a book before they go to sleep.
No, I don't.
But here's
I
the
would
thing.
rather read a book on a plane. I don't want to. I will read a book on the beach. I don't want to read a book in bed.
Okay, well,
Then I'm one of those
read the
desperate
love
housewives.
languages because it's a very important book.
Okay.
The book basically explains that every person has a different idea of how they express love to each other.
Okay.
And maybe your partner might express love differently than you do. So it allows you to understand how every person expresses love in a different language. Right?
Okay.
Some people like touch. Some people like words of affirmation. Some people like acts of service. Right? Like, and for me personally, like my husband, when he does acts of service, when he does things to help me in my life,
Okay.
it's the biggest turn on in my life. Like when he's like takes care of things for me, because it makes me feel like he's the man in the life. Like he comes in and he takes care of things, right? And then also, I'm also a touch type of person. So I like it when he touches me, when he shows me that he loves me, or that he'll like touch me and I'll be like, oh my God, like he actually finds me attractive. That's what sets me off in my love language, right? So there's different love languages for every person.
I must
And
be
some people
speaking
speak it different.
I'm
Well-
speaking Chinese in bed with my husband.
You might be. And the truth is, that if you find out what his love language is and he finds out what yours is, and you feed to those things, you will have the best relationship you've ever had in your life.
Okay.
Because the truth of the matter is, there's a lot of things about my husband, like he likes at the touch, where I don't, right? Like I'm not a very touchy-feely kind of guy. Like I'm a very like, we could sleep next to each other and not touch each other at all. But if I touch him, it's an affirmation for him. He loves that I touch him, because the act of touch is something that is his love language. So when you learn someone else's love language, you're allowed to speak that language, and it brings you to the next level in your relationship.
Okay. That's
So
fair.
I feel like you should find out what that love language is with your husband, because it's very important
Okay.
to speak that language. And maybe you may not. For me, like again, I don't speak that language that my husband speaks on a regular basis. But I know that that's what he needs in order for me to give him that affirmation that he needs.
Sounds
So
very complicated.
when I feel, it's not. It's actually not.
Can't you just have sex and go to bed?
It's well, and that's a physical.
just
That's words
seriously,
of.
like, can't you just
That's
have sex
that's
and
a
go to bed?
that's part of the love language. Like that physical part is something that you need from your partner, but maybe he doesn't need that.
No, he
Maybe
doesn't.
he needs the words of affirmation. He needs you to tell him, "You're amazing.
sounds like a
You're
lot of work.
you are the man. You really take care of me." Or you show him in words of like, in ways of like, "Oh my God, like, thank you for doing this for me, because it really makes me feel like you are understanding me."
This is very complicated.
It's not.
I just want
It's
to go to
actually
bed.
pretty simple.
This sounds very complicated. I just want to go to bed. I want to go to sleep. And if we're going to around, I'm fine with that too. But this is like way deep and complicated. Like when I go to bed, this is like my sanctuary. This is my place to just, when he's not here,
You sound like me. You're not very touchy-feely. Like,
I am, but
Yeah.
I just want my space. Like and I'm okay with that. But like, listen, I'm not a not so touchy-feely kind of person, but that's just a lot of work. I just feel like it should come naturally.
well, and that's
And
where
that's
I'm
that.
saying, like, you're a lot like
should
me.
come
Like, it
natural.
doesn't really. Well, and the idea of it coming naturally means like maybe you might not like the way that he's speaking. right? My husband is a very affectionate person who likes to touch and feel, and he's always there reminding me that he's there. I'm not that person at all. I have to check in and remind myself to give him what he needs in order for him to understand that I'm there. Right. Because I'm not wired the way that he is, right? And that's how it works for us. And it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be that way for everybody, but to speak someone else's love language is a learned experience. It's something that you have to communicate with your partner. What do you need from me to make you feel loved?
Right.
Right? It's so important to tell that person, to ask that person, what do you need? And then to give it to them. And sometimes you forget because you're not that person and you don't speak the same language.
Right.
But you remind yourself to speak that language because that person is important to you.
Okay.
However, it doesn't mean that you have to always do it in bed. It could be in your everyday life. So it doesn't have to be in the bedroom. So even though you want to go to sleep at night, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm the same girl. I get in bed and I'm trying to roll over and go sleepies. I don't need to motherfucking be like, hey, how you doing? After a whole long day of work, the last thing I need is that.
So let me ask you another question. So you're in bed. We put the phones on the side of the bed. What's the worst text you've ever sent after 10 p.m.? After hours.
To my husband or to somebody
anybody
else?
In general, because I've done some stupid text messaging after 10 p.m. I'd like to know if you've ever done that.
After 10 p.m.
I'm just throwing that number out there. It could be after 11.
Thinking about text messages I sent after 10 p.m. It's never to my mother. I'm just saying that right now. It's never mother. I don't text my mama after 10 p.m.
Who are you texting after 10 p.m.?
I don't know. It's usually... it's not usually a client.
Is it for sex?
No.
It's not.
I mean, anything after 10 p.m. is always sex. Who's laying in bed thinking oh my God,
so your husband's
I gotta
not
text
home
my doctor about my appointment.
Right.
Nobody's thinking that. You're thinking oh my God.
So booty call. Let's talk about booty calls.
Okay, booty calls.
Right, booty calls.
What about booty calls?
So they talk about booty calls because it usually happens at night.
Okay, if I'm texting you booty call at night, I'm like, what you doing?
Do you just straight up ask them, what are you doing? Is that Grindr?
I'm like, what are you doing?
Is that a Grindr call?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm asking. I don't know.
Sometimes it is a Grindr call, yeah. You're like, wait a second. Can you come over right now?
And what's that? That's a booty call.
That's a booty call.
Okay.
I mean, who texts after 10 p.m.? Who texts after 10 p.m. that has anything to do other than sex?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
If it's your husband, you're texting a dick pic in the same damn bed.
Or
you'll be
they're
like,
on their way home from work.
He's halfway asleep, and he's
Does it have to be a dick pic? Couldn't it just be I'm on my way home from work? Because if my husband
who's at home on the way from work at 10 o'clock at night?
If my husband is texting me a dick pic at 10 o'clock at night, he's definitely not coming home from work. That's all I'm saying. It's got to be.
Where's he coming from at 10 o'clock at night?
I don't know. From an.
My thing is that my husband's coming home at 10 o'clock at night. I'm like, you better come home with some dick. I'm just saying, it better be ripe and ready. You better be ready to go.
Oh my God.
10 o'clock at night, I'm like, hey, you better be coming home. Me down. Just saying. God. I want to be put to sleep. You need to make me tired and put me to sleep.
Oh my God.
And every single time, I feel like it's 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. The later it gets, it's what the f***? All of a sudden, if you're single, you're definitely laying in bed, thinking, who can I text to come get me? You're not thinking at fucking 10 o'clock at night.
Do you ever call your ex? Do you ever think of an ex after 11 o'clock?
No, because I got my laying next to me in the bed. But if I was single, I'd be thinking, who can I get over here real quick?
If you were single, would it be an ex?
It wouldn't be an ex unless he me down real good.
No.
Then I'd be like, okay, he know how to me out. I'm about to get something real quick.
All right. Well, here's the thing. Satin sheets or cotton, 100%.
It depends on who's coming to me down.
What's the thread? What's the thread count on your sheets?
The thread count on my sheets is always above 800.
Really?
Yes. If you ain't
Do you know
sliding,
the
you ain't riding.
Do you know? Is it cooler?
If you ain't sliding, you ain't riding.
Is it cooler?
Nobody wants to be on the motherfucking cotton sheets. Like, if them sheets be shrinking, you ain't be
Mikey
fucking...
G's a little hot tonight. Like, I feel like
Hot?
he's just...
No, listen, it's cool. This is cool for me. I'm just letting you know.
I'm
like,
glad that you're letting
that's how I
loose
roll.
tonight. No, I am. Like, I don't think I've ever seen this side of you. Like, I'm very excited to see this.
Oh, okay. Here's the thing. I'm just being honest.
I want you to be
When you
straight
get
up.
down, when you get straight up, exactly. When you straight up, when you get in the bed at night and you're calling an ex at 11:30 at night, I'm just saying
What's
the
that?
last thing that you're looking
What do
for is cotton sheets, dry, small. I'm saying you're trying to get down and you're trying to go to sleep. You want somebody to put it down on you so you can go sleepies.
All right. Well,
Am I wrong?
I-
When you're single.
I don't know. It's been a while since I've been single, but
Okay.
I'm going to believe that what
Okay,
you're saying
I'm not gonna
is
lie.
true.
Even when it's your husband, if it's 11 o'clock at night, if you be whispering across the sheets, when you be whispering across the sheets, what are you thinking? You're thinking like, "Hey, come over here. You gotta be, and we gonna do it and go sleepies." You're not thinking 11:30 at night like, "Hey, baby, I love you." Mwah, mwah, mwah. At 11:30 at night?
Oh, my God.
Hell no. Both of you be tired and you be going to sleep.
All right.
No?
On that note, I'm going to sleep because I'm exhausted just from listening to all this shit. I
Are you
love
exhausted
you.
from
I am
exhausted
so
from my
freaking
sex
tired.
talk?
This is like the most exhausting sex talk I think I've ever heard. This is like Bedtime Stories with Mikey G, like chapter like 36.
Listen.
Listen.
We need to get a friend up in this bed.
Well,
Because I know I'm not crazy. I know I'm not a freak.
I didn't say you were a freak. I'm just saying, like, you know.
I didn't say you were. I didn't say that you were saying I was a freak. I'm just saying,
All right.
like, it is what it is. Like,
going-
I'm just.
All right. Can I go to
Past
bed?
11:30.
Can we
I'm
go-
just saying, if
Oh
you're up at past 11:30, you be looking for some fun.
Okay.
Am
So
I wrong?
let's hold on to that.
You don't agree with that?
I don't know. I don't even know.
Okay.
I need to come back to this conversation because
Why?
I'm very confused. I'm exhausted.
If you and Jack are whispering to each other at 11:30
We're
at night,
not. Nobody's whispering at 11. First of all, nobody's up at 11 o'clock at night in my bed.
exactly, you're sleeping.
That's number
So
one.
if
Number
you're
two
awake,
is nobody's
what are you
whispering.
talking about?
Because
You're
I
talking about
talk
sex.
very loud. I don't whisper. Ever.
She's
ever,
Italian. This is an
ever,
Italian girl.
Ever do I whisper. There's no whispering.
But at 11:30 at night,
Oh
if you're
my
in the
God.
bed with your husband,
Yes.
what are you talking about? 11:30 at night, you're awake. Hypothetically, you look at the clock. 11:30. What does it say?
Netflix almost over in 3 minutes.
Oh no, it doesn't. That is
does.
not true.
It does. Like
No.
next episode
It
starts
says-
in 10 seconds. Yes, it does.
Mine says ... What's next?
Oh, God.
And I'm gonna show you.
Maybe I'm missing out. All right.
Mikey G in the satin sheets.
Oh, my God. Love the bedtime stories.
Love Bedtime Stories at Mikey
Oh,
G.
my God. Can't wait for
And
the next
LA.
one.
Just saying.
Ciao.
LA and Mikey G. Yes, straight up extra dirty. Peace.
Good night.